OK, let's get my next guest out. It is, of course, the unfeasibly talented Mr. Michael Sheen. I thought you were doing the denim, but it's a kind of a suit that looks that way. You're looking good. Michael Sheen, thrilled to have you here. You're back you live in LA quite a lot of the time. You live abroad, is that right?
I do. I live in Los Angeles.
So you're back here in the UK for a while now. Did you catch the rugby, being a Welshman? Did you see the rugby at the weekend?
I did. I caught the first 20 minutes until Warburton got sent off.
And did you then, would you have to go for work, or you just couldn't watch anymore?
Then I had to go and rehearse.
Okay.
But I couldn't watch it anymore.
And the result, did you feel the result was a fair one, or was it...
Wales lost. How can it be a fair one? No, of course it wasn't fair.
Port Talbot, was that where you're from, Port Talbot?
Yeah, Port Talbot is my town.
And I saw pictures you were about there recently. It sounded like the most incredible experience, the Passion Play that you led, that you took part in, that you were creative director of as well.
Yeah, I worked on it for 2 years, and...
For those who aren't familiar, I'm not that familiar. What is a Passion Play? Such as, they have it in Germany, like, don't they?
Well, when I grew up in Port Talbot, there was a Passion Play done in Margam Park, which is a park nearby, and it's basically the story of the Easter story. And so I grew up watching this Passion Play being done in the park, and the National Theatre of Wales asked me if I wanted to do something in my hometown. So I thought I'd try and do a sort of modern version of the story of the Passion, but not about Jesus but based on that story, but a story about the town, about the people of the town and nowadays.
So the kind of the elements of the story of Christ and his resurrection, but transposed to modern day Wales.
Yeah, so you'd know vaguely what the story was, but actually it was more a story about a town and what it's lost and what matters to it, and about community, really. And so we ended up, it was continuous, non-stop for 3 days, and it took place all over the town, and 2,000 people from the town were involved in it in one way or another. And we started off on the Friday morning at dawn at the beach, and there were about 200 people watching what happened there.
So a fairly big crowd, but not huge.
Yeah, not huge,
manageable.
But ended Sunday night with 12,000 people standing around a roundabout watching me being crucified.
Wow. Must have been incredible.
It was amazing.
But you went back there a short while ago. You filmed this in Coming Home, didn't you? Where you went back and you looked at your family tree for the BBC. Yeah, what did you find out? Anything? Because I guess the whole point of those shows is we hope we find out something unexpected. Yeah. Any real surprises in your...
Well, the pressure you feel is that they kind of... well, whether it is this or not, I felt like what they want you to do is to cry.
Yeah.
They want to go, look, Michael, here's something about your family from 50 years ago. Yeah. And so you feel this sort of pressure, and they took me to the place that used to be the workhouse and all that. But I basically found out that there's a huge amount of bigamy and incest in my family.
Wow.
Which is not really what you're expecting.
What a lovely surprise for you that must
have
been.
So I came home to my mum and dad, and they were like, oh, so what did you find out about us? So, well, I found out my cousin Caroline is not only my first cousin, but she's my fifth cousin as well.
We'll find out some more of that kind of thing after the break. Don't go away. Welcome back to the show. Mr. Michael Sheen is here. I'm thrilled to say he's still with us. We've got Noel Gallagher coming up, chatting and performing. Never mind all the live stuff, it's good to see you back on screen, and you seem to have broken an unlucky streak for Woody Allen, because the new movie Midnight in Paris, which I saw at Cannes, the Cannes Film Festival, fabulous stuff, and really good to see him back on form. Great for you to work with Woody Allen. Was that an exciting thing?
Amazing, yeah. I mean, incredible that he, someone who I've grown up with watching his films, Manhattan, Annie Hall, all those amazing films. And to get to work with him in Paris, beautiful city. The weird thing is that you don't get the whole script. So as an actor, that's a bit strange.
Why does he not let you see it all?
Well, I think that it might be partly because he likes the actors not to know anything more than their characters would know.
Which is fair enough, you can justify that.
Yeah. But I did find out after we'd finished filming that me and another character in the film had an affair. But because it wasn't in any of the scenes that I was in, where anyone mentioned it, I didn't know about it.
So you missed out on all the fun?
So I missed out on all the fun.
Yeah. Can you tell that? But presumably some scripts you know they're going to be good. Like when you did The Queen, you must have known that was going to be a movie people would like.
Well, I wish I could say that's the case, but no. On the whole, I read the script, and if I like reading it, then I think, well, chances are people will like to watch it. But as you know, so much happens in the process that you can never tell. So, like with something like Frost Nixon, when I did Frost Nixon, I did the play of it first. When I first read the play, I thought, no one's going to be interested in this. Yeah. And it went on to become one of the most successful plays, and and went on to be a film that was nominated for an Academy Award. So there's no telling, really.
Do you dust off the Frost voice? Do you still still do it occasionally just to amuse people?
Well, I do my like I say, if I work on it for a long time, then I can get somewhere close. But you know, I've got my like lazy version of it, so I'll just go into a sort of David Frost. So it's not a very good impersonation, but I enjoyed it.
That was Churchill, the insurance dog. Churchill. So, the exciting news, if you're a fan of theatre, if you're a fan of Michael Sheen, if you're a fan of Shakespeare, Michael Sheen is about to play Hamlet. Incredible part to play, of course, and people will have their own different interpretation of him. Is there a shorthand of how you would describe how you're going to play him, or is it just really...
Completely mental.
OK. The best way, as Shakespeare intended.
Well, I think it's a play about many things, but one of the things is about madness and the mind and what is madness and what's not, and dream and fantasy and all those sort of things. So a lot of that will come out in this production.
Which theatres...
It's at the Young Vic Theatre.
The Young Vic Theatre starts on next Friday, I believe.
It starts next Friday through to the end of January. We are sold out, but you can get... if you come down to the box office on the day, you can get day seats for like £10.
Do you know what dressing room you're in back there? Because I know that theatre quite well. Because 1A is really nice, but 2B is great. And
not 2B.
Well, 2B or not 2B is... Don't groan! Is that the challenge, or one of the challenges?
Well, that's the scary thing.
That?
You read the play and you go, ooh, there's a lot of famous lines in this, isn't there?
Yeah.
And you sort of worry about people kind of saying the words with it. The first time I say the speech that begins to be or not to be on stage, you know, you hear about other actors who played Hamlet saying, and as I said it, I could hear 500 people going, to be or not to be.
Miranda, will you be... you must be a theatre goer, I'm sure. I don't know if you... oh, no. She's already what?
Sorry, what?
Who's that you with? Ron Wood?
No.
Noel, are you a Shakespeare fan, Noel?
I've been to see Hamlet, yeah.
Who did you see playing Hamlet?
Jude Law.
And was it a good production?
It was 4.5 hours long. and not at any single point did I know what was going on at any single point.
It does look like they're back together, doesn't it? Look at that. Hey? Well, that's a moment we've been waiting for. Oh. All right, Michael, I love having you on the show. Thank you so much. You're a terrific actor, but also what a splendid man to spend some time with. Mr. Michael Sheen, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Michael Sheen.